All right. Hello, everyone. Hold on one second. I do know that it's currently Marina right now in the character select. I can fix that in just a second here. It wouldn't be one of my streams if there wasn't at least a little bit of scuff. So let me just fix that. There we go. Ah, no. Hold on. The layering is all messed up now. Hold on. This is my game capture. Is this it? There we go. All right, fixed. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Yeah, so last week we didn't have any Termina, but this week we do. It's Termina Tuesday. Back chat is truly back. Yeah, so the shtick for today and the next few Termina videos will be us going for ending A. Haven't done that in a long time. We're doing ending A with Abella, because I think maybe some other characters can do it with a little bit of like finagling with the tiles and things like that. But currently the only character who can save everyone is Abella. And that's primarily due to the fact that you're kind of forced in the beginning to choose between whether you want to save Henrik or Abella, because one of them will moon scorch if the other one doesn't. So playing as Abella means we can save Henrik and no one moon scorches on the first day. But yeah, the only other rule that we're going to be following here is that we're not going to be doing any magic. No magic. It's a one-woman show. We're not learning anything outside of our own wheelhouse. I will probably allow myself to go into Bella's own skill tree at the very least, but we're not going to do anything with the gods. We're not going to be taking any, well, obviously we're not taking any contestant souls because we're not killing any contestants. We're saving them for once. But yeah, that is the shtick. Hello, Mythical Fox. So yeah, without further ado, let's set up a new game. We will be going as Abella for once. The mechanic. We'll be doing this on Fear and Munger, that's not a word. Fear and Hunger mode, because Masochism mode does not allow for ending A, sadly. Yeah, no murder for once. This will be a relatively sane run, which is pretty unusual for my streams here. And we'll do her character history. I will read this out because I don't think I've played Abella on the channel. Oh, welcome, hello in both locations. You're everywhere today. Yeah, so no skip of character history. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You are not used to such peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in your life. Despite your homeland suffering greatly from the First Great War, you had a peaceful and balanced childhood with both of your parents and many siblings. One day it could be achieved a mess. Will be a win. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to save everyone. I could still do ending a mess, so you're right. The northern capital, Oldgard, was rebuilding their destroyed cities when news about hostilities in Eastern Europe were broadcasted on the radio. It sounds like the beginning of another worldwide war. You were still too young to take part in defending your borders, so you had to figure out an alternate way to help out your home front. You had a knack for mechanics and electronics, so ultimately it came down to these two lines of study. So, if I remember correctly, because I did do a little research on this to make sure it just worked fine. Electronics will let me pick the electronic doors, and mechanics will give me wrench toss. I looked into it, and I actually can't start with a wrench, which is kind of goofy, especially for Abella, who in my first ever playthrough was infamous for throwing her wrenches. So I'm going to go with electronics to pick doors. Short circuit. Because you were the eldest child, you had a natural habit for taking care of those around you. Many of your close relatives marched to battle, and nothing could have gotten you more frustrated than your inability to help people more directly. You had already matured to adulthood, but because of your expertise in engineering, your role on the home front was more important than what you could have achieved in the battlefield. The home front was in disorder. The home front was in disorder too. Someone had to step up and cover all the missing men now dying far away from the far away on remote battlefields. Does she start with a wrench? It wasn't like listed in her things. Maybe it's part of like her basic kit, and therefore I may have overlooked it. We'll see. We'll see. Your broad shoulders could carry the burden and the increasing workload. They had to, because if not you, then who? During one particularly stormy night, while you were returning home after your 12-hour day, you ran into a foreign man in a rain-soaked alleyway. The man noticed you and desperately tried to run, for it only to collapse a few weakly 10 meters or so. The man had been shot in the belly. Upon searching his possessions, you found his documents that said he was from the Kingdom of Rondon, an allied country of Oldgards. She should start with a wrench? Okay. Then I don't think that changes too much, because like I said, I will be speccing into my own tree. But it does guarantee what we're going to do with this guy, I think. You thought about what to do for a moment, and then this also feels more in line with what Abella would be doing with how we're about to play her. Yeah, no, we, give me 1 second here. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that one guy. Okay, no random. I don't buy viewers. Anyway, we're gonna take the man home back and treat his wounds. The man stayed unconscious for a week, but slowly recovered thanks to your attentive mending. As days went by, he saw your eagerness to help the frustration towards the war. He then revealed his business in Oldgard. He's part of the underground resistance called Nameless Liberty Underground, the NLU for short. The organization had been brewing hidden from watching eyes since the dawn of the First Great War. NLU worked across Europe, trying to subdue the advancement of both Bremen Empire and the Eastern Union. Things have been good. Things have been very good. Nothing too much to complain about. The man had important documents that need to be taken to the Kingdom of Rondon as soon as possible. Because he couldn't obviously take them there himself, he asked if he could take his role. You had been hoping for a chance to work on something bigger, and this opportunity seemed to be just that. You packed your bags and set out. As his thanks for his rescue, the man gave you his officer's sword. You traveled through Europa all the way to the Kingdom of Rondon. You found the meeting point described by the man and made contact with his colleagues. After talking briefly about the current situation in the Eastern Europa, you were asked to join the organization. They were running low on members, and your expertise would surely come handy. You were led to their headquarters. You got to choose how you'd offer your help. Okay, so traps and weapons. I think the thing that's going to mainly carry us through a solo run with Abella with no magic is going to be the meat grinder. We're going to need to get a hold of that meat grinder at some point. So crafting weapons as early as possible sounds like a good go for me. You learned weapon craft. The NLU had spies everywhere in Europa and beyond. Combining various information snippets gathered from across the continent, you were able to unravel parts of a larger scheme. The Eastern Union had been working on something malevolent and ill-boding in the country of Bohemia, and it seemed like Bremen wanted to get their hands on this project. Your deductions got a lot more weight when you heard that Bremen army finally occupied Bohemia. NLU sent some of their members immediately to the capital of Bohemia, Prehevil, but you quickly lost contact with them. The organization decided to wait and see if their members would surface, but you couldn't just sit back and hope for the best. You decided to take the first train towards Prehevil and find out what was going on. You were told that if you need support in your mission, you'd recognize the leader of Bohemia branch of NLU from her red shoes. With this little information about the task at hand, how did you prepare for the trip? We'll find plenty of parts, I'm sure, and there's plenty of food, so medicine's going to be our go-to here. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd seen nightmares of the horrors that would await you in Prehevil. Are they just dreams? You couldn't help but feel that there is more to these dreams than mere logic would dictate. Save your character? Yes, we'd like to save. Skip the intro? Yeah, we'll skip that. We don't need the Kasara, especially with the officer's sword. So, here we go. Abella does kind of feel like the proper protagonist of this game. She has the most, like, information that would lead you to ending A. But I don't know, maybe that's like some favoritism on my part, because I do like her character. This will be we won't be skipping through a lot of the dialogue. I will be reading most of it this time. But for people who are here for what do you call it? People who have seen my other streams but never watched the Marco playthrough. So this can be another like pretty decently good intro to the world of Prehevil. Hey Tanaka, how you doing? The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. Late already. So late. Yeah, that's all he likes to say. So you're saying we're stuck here? Pretty much. Something going on there. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, we'll check it. The engine won't start. There must be something wrong with it. You overhear a discussion. Oh, the pretty lady got up. Who are you? What's going on? Oh, there's still people inside the train. We didn't really know what's going on. The train left us all here, at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone, gone. No explanation. I tried to check up with the train, but couldn't get to move an inch. Now I'm no train driver, but I'd say the thing is busted. I am an engineer. Maybe I can help. Oh? Well, aren't we all in luck? Let me check into my appropriate attire for this. You change your outfit back to the working overalls. She's also the only character I think who has like a secondary outfit, which is kind of interesting. It feels like she was the first one designed, or if not the most thought about when it came to that. Looking sharp. You're ashamed to admit it, but you feel the most at home in this attire. You examine the engine, yet you find nothing wrong with it. So how does it look? Oh, sorry. How does it look? Start babbling bullshit to make it seem like I know what I know. I really don't know what the problem is. Ah, that's too bad. No helping it. Maybe it's better we just wait for the train personnel to return in that case. If you're not in a hurry, I recommend just taking a seat inside and trying to relax. Maybe we could introduce ourselves? Hello everyone, my name is Abella. Henrik is watching her work, yeah. Hey, vey. My name is Marina. My name is Olivia. Lovely to meet you all. You can call me August. Karen Swar, a journalist on duty. I've covered wars, you know. Hey, I'm Henrik. If you need any help with anything, let me know. This mystic gentleman over here is Osa. It was Osa, right? Silly man. Pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's a little... for whatever reason, doesn't want to talk. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw a peculiar nightmare as well, didn't you? You saw a dream too? Everyone saw the same dream before waking up in the train. The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the festival of Termina. It all felt too real to pass off as just a dream. Not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig. That Bremen pig. He was in way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. This smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something Bremen army would be part of. They had similar hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. I wish you had your capacity in Feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I forgot she actually does say that. I don't need some flaky eye patch foreigner telling me what is possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've covered wars too, you know. All men and women from the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell you from the first-hand experience that there are no known chemicals that create visions this vivid. Especially visions that are identical to this many people. Lovers quarrel. I take it we're done here. As much as I'd like to, I don't have time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? Yeah, over the forest top. The tower standing in the mist. The tower of Prehevil. I'll skip through a little bit of this. I feel like I'm being a little bit slow. But yeah, we can see the moon tower. That's our main mark to get into there. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding your scoop from that sleepy town. You know where to find us if anything comes up. Yeah, I need to get going. I'll make sure to talk with August first, though. Sure thing, don't let us slow you down. Monologue with the moon. I couldn't help but notice your accent. You're from the old country of Oldgard, aren't you? That's right. It always gives me such a warm feeling to hear the accent of the good and honest people of the north. You see, my family roots come from Oldgard as well. My grandfather used to take talked to me in his mother's tongue when I was just a small child. I'm 1/4 Olgardian, that is. I can understand the language perfectly well, although my speech may not be quite as fluent, I'm afraid. During my younger years, I visited the country a dozen times, but it has been way too long since my last trip there. The green valleys and endless forests of the Thousand Lakes call me. Maybe after my current business trip, I'll finally settle down there and enjoy the long snowy winters and the bright summer nights when the sun never sets. Where are you from then, if not Olgard? I've lived a fully nomadic life all my time, traveling from one country to another. It's almost like a family tradition at this point. We have always been on the road for generations. But I want the tradition to stop at me. My 2 children live with their mother in Valand. Do not consider it my home country per se, but I suppose that it's the closest to one I got. In any case, I do want my children to have some sense of stability. Maybe it's time I take them to see their roots in Oldgard. That's lovely. Making me homesick. Haha, it must be in our genes then. Northern winds summon us no matter where we travel. Something familiar about you. Oh, you humble me with your words. To say such a thing is the highest compliment you could give me. Alright. A little bit of extra info on, Yeah, so what are we doing? So first things first, we're going to be moving our way into the mayor's house, because we want to make sure that Henrik survives. Because if we go into the bunker, he'll Moonscorch. Will he say anything? Oh, hey. Yeah, you know, I'll leave you be. I'll talk to you at the house. But yeah, we're going to first go to the mayor's place. Hey, Karen. And gather what resources we can along the way. Yeah, we do start with the pipe wrench. You guys were 100% right. But we can have a little bit more damage with that, with the officer's saber. Let's gather whatever we can along the way here. Also can't just run straight into the bunker, else Tanaka will meet needles. Yeah, that's true. If I run right into the bunker, Tanaka will get killed by needles. So I have to at least rest until midday, I think, in order to keep Tanaka from getting killed. But yeah, I might just try and skip the bunker altogether for now. Go in through it a different way. I should actually be able to get, because I do have the electric lockpick, I should be able to get into the main city from the bunker entrance on the right. Like I said, we first gotta deal with Henrik before we do any of that. How much healing stuff do I have? I have 3 blue vials. Okay, let's see if we can't find, if we get lucky, we can find like an Alchemelia book early from the locale of the mayor's manor. For once, we are going. What did I just find there? Never mind. I thought I found some kind of equipment. We're not gonna kill the Moonscorch villagers if we can avoid it. There's really not much of a reason to do that in this particular run. I'm probably going to end up with enough soul stones just as is to unlock all of Abella's skills, and that's all I need to worry about. Oh yeah, that's also a good way to guarantee that we save Samurai too, is to get to the church as early as possible. It's a little mean to loot that guy, but I think he doesn't need it, so. Yeah, because I don't know how long it takes for Dysmorphia to spawn, Samurai to turn into Dysmorphia, but it will guarantee that we have as much time as we need to kind of get around and not worry about that. Though granted, I think we want to try and complete this run before the end of the first day. anyway, just to be safe about say about anyone moon scorching off my watch. Alright. I call your bluff. Give me something and I'll spare you. Thank you for the coin. Hello, sir. And we're gonna do the exact same thing with you. Ignore it. Ignore it. See it. Give me all you got. Thanks for the cloth fragment. Hopefully we can find some nice early loot here too. Oh wow, double coin flip fail. Lovely. You might as well also get a hold of the shield as an early game item by killing the priest and the woodsman. So I think with the officer sword, we should have enough damage to do that relatively safely. I don't know if there's any weapons I can craft right off the bat. The officer's sword, I can make that, which will poison my enemies. But I need a bolt and a heroin. Heroin being the hardest thing to find here. We'll see what we come across. Maybe we'll get lucky with something. Howdy, folks. I'm content to let you guys hang out here if you let me walk by. Thank you. Yeah, you shouldn't be a problem. You are gonna set up that. Okay, I'll just guard and eat the first hit. Ah, great, he infected me and made me bleed. That was like the worst damage roll I could have gotten from that. Okay, we can seemingly one-shot them with the sword, which is nice. Healing, call off fragment, let's fix that, and we'll use a green herb to deal with that. A little early damage, but nothing too bad. Yeah, arm protection would be great. Oh, we found a gas mask. Put that on. Get a little bit more damage going. I don't think there's anything too interesting to find in here. Yeah, it's just the bed. Can I take that glass? No. I'm not too worried about the priest taking my... What got you to play this game? It was honestly just... So the first game was in my, like, to play category for a long time, like, way before I started streaming. And I just found it really interesting. I liked the original games, like, ooh, chainmail dress. Let's put that on. I just found the art style very nice, or very, not necessarily nice, but very creepy, and I liked it. Very macabre. I heard all the claims of like, oh, it's the cruelest RPG Maker game that you'll ever play, yada yada yada. And many claims along those lines. And it just intrigued me. And I played the first game, I started looking up videos and things about it. And I just got embroiled in kind of like the community Prehevil documents, not good. And the Book of Fear is not good. Book of Enlightenment, very good. And Dreams Fly are not good. Two Poems of Love and Torment. Yeah, maybe it's a rather standard answer, but it really is just what it is. Okay, that'll give us some save. That's a pretty good one to get. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, it is a very brutal and rough game. I don't think I can think of any RPG Maker game that quite hits the same itch. or level of brutality that this one does. No, let's keep our small key for now. But yeah, I just fell in love with the first game. I started speedrunning it, and it's not necessarily speedrunning it, but just like investigating it, getting involved in all the how to get through it as quite fast as possible, how to deal with it as best as possible. Watched other creators and things like that, and that led me into the second game, which I decided, like, at the time I was like, I don't know anything about the second game, so let me record it. So I recorded it, and I have the like 25-part Marco series as the first playthrough, and it did better than I ever expected anything to do. And even to this day, out of all the stuff that I record myself doing, Fear and Hunger still does the best. I definitely don't want to only do Fear and Hunger content. I like doing other things. That's why you still see me playing Signalis and other games from time to time. But I stick to Fear and Hunger because not only is there just still more for me to learn, but it's just genuinely a really fun game to play over and over again. I'm sorry, what, 25? There's a bunch here. Let me check on my alternate videos. How big was the Marco Let's Play? How many videos was that? Oh, never mind. There are 44 of those. I don't even remember how many of those I played. Way off on my part. Regardless, yeah, no, I just really like the game. I like the characters. The fact that there are more coming out. Yeah, they were. Let me think. They were like like you guys know, I play this game relatively slow. Like if you want someone to play through faster, you know, Dark Raccoon plays it a lot. Atomims. Thank you for following. I hope I said that right. Yeah, there are plenty of people who play this at a pretty rapid rate. Fraplo, Dark Raccoon are just two other names to list as far as like people who can play this a lot faster. In fact, after I did my full Hexen playthrough, I found out that a Dark Raccoon did a full Hexen playthrough and did it properly. And they did theirs in 5 hours when I took like maybe 7 or more. Discovered your channel randomly because I want to see some gameplay. Yeah, well, welcome to the channel. I'll since you just showed up, I'll just do a quick like kind of recap of what we're doing here. The shtick is that we are going to be playing this, going for a particular ending to save as many people as we can, and we're not going to be using any magic. We're playing a character, Abella, who is pretty much an engineer. She does a lot of physical stuff. So we're going to try and stick to only her skill tree and not be taking any magical skills or things from other places. And our first order of the day is saving this guy here, Henrik. What are you doing here, Henrik? Can you hear that? I can hear a clock, but I can't see the goddamn thing. Hey, we're not done talking. You get your ass back over here. I can smell rosemary. Garlic. I'm starving. He's got a crazy expression on his face. You notice his eyes gazing right through you. I joined these streams, I think it was like midway through one of your OSA runs. I've been here chilling ever since. Yeah, the OSA run was probably the fastest. That took only like 3 episodes. And that's when and at that point I had started streaming. All the Marco stuff was pre-recorded, which is the other reason why it's like there's 44 episodes of that, and that they didn't go on for an hour each episode. But Olivia, which I never finished editing actually, I may or may not go back to that, but the Olivia playthrough was the second one, and that was when I started properly streaming all my content. I can smell it, definitely. You can't fool me. Snap out of it, dude. Oh. Sorry about that. I don't know what got into me. First, I was just lost in my thoughts, but next those thoughts consumed me. There's something wrong about this place. Came here to find something to eat. Not just for me, of course. Food for the people at the train. I figured that could be my way of helping everyone in this situation. You saw all the food at the dinner table. This used to be the mayor's manor. He must have stashed all the food somewhere. Help me find the food storage and we'll be out of here. Any idea where the food storage can be? No idea. Okay. Let's see. Now we got a key, which means that we can get into the house right next to the mayor's manor that has a gun. And with that, we can blow off the arm of the dark priest and take care of him relatively easily. So why don't we do that now that we've snapped Henrik out of his little delusion? Oh yeah, I will write the only caveat is that I will probably still be using fear and hunger sigils to save as far as magic goes. I know that technically is magic, but also being able to save is just going to help us a lot. It'll prevent, like, a bad mistake of mine from just setting us back forever. So I will probably permit myself to do that. Just slapped him. The Dark Priest is not a... It would have been satisfying. Honestly, Henrik is one of the people in this game that probably, at least at the very beginning, deserves a slap. And if for other circumstances, if you get him to the end of the game. But, Lord knows I wanted to do it, and Lord knows I've done it to him, too. Alright. The Dark Priest is not a bad enemy to fight, but he does have an insta-kill ability, and I don't have a second coin, so I want to make sure that I can remove that ability from him. Over here, schmuck. Come at me. There we go. Alright. So we removed his arm that casts... Oh, that was the flame arm. So we want to take off the other arm as fast as possible, because that can cast hurting, which can remove a limb. Which, we're going to want all of our limbs for this playthrough if we can. Man, I'm kind of regretting not having learned Wrench Toss, but we'll see where we get. Is this enough? No... Okay, but he doesn't go immediately for a hurting, which is good. Okay, we may have already died. Okay, we're just gonna hit F5 and, okay, that didn't go well. Sometimes that happens. I should have revved up, but that's what I get for being, a little unconservative with my abilities. For anyone, wondering there, it was just going to lead to a scene where... Oh, I found a bayonet. That's actually a pretty spiffy find early on. Yeah, it was basically going to put me in a situation where I had only my legs removed, and since we can't get our legs back in this run, I just opted to reset things. All right. Let's get there a little bit faster this time. We won't chat with every individual as we go here. Don't let me bother you. I'll be on my way. Oh my god, my clothes, they changed. Wonder how that happened. Anyway. Get the fuck out of here. I think we found an extra blue vial, which is nice. Or we found... Oh wait, so we found a blue something. Blech. Fumbling over my words. Let's not forget these... Oh, wait, hold on a second. This is the log, right? Yeah, there we go. Some shillings and a beer. Lovely. Forgot that is a log of loot that I forgot to grab last time. Can I always get locked up here. I forget how to get out. There we go. Yeah, what a start indeed. I got a little I thought my saber was going to be a little stronger than it actually was. So that's on me for overestimating myself. Yeah, a beer. Beer is very helpful in this game. Beer is what's going to let us remain not insane. Because just like real life, the more you drink, the less... no fire. Sadly, no fire. I don't think you can make Molotov cocktails. Or maybe you can, I'm not sure. They're usually better to keep just to drink them. To keep our sanity from regressing. But maybe with Trapcraft I can make Molotov cocktails? I don't actually remember having tried to do that. If we get close to the end game and we have beers and we find that we can use a cloth and a beer to make a Molotov cocktail, you'll definitely see me use it, but that'll probably be for a future stream. Thank you for the tobacco. We will find a way. Indeed we will. Egg, paprika, goat hoof. Hello, sir? Closest you'll get to a murky vial, yeah. Talk. Murky vials are also going to be very helpful here. Ignore it. Ignore it. Let's see it. Give me something. Thank you. Pleasure doing business. We find anything else that is helpful here? Bear trap. Oh, we can use that to deal with the priest right away. Here, now we can fight. And by fight, I mean I can talk to you and get you to chill the fuck out. Ignore it. Ignore it. See it. Give me the cloth. Did I pick up a meat mallet? I did. Well, that's pretty nifty. That is a nice early find. Ooh, and a helmet. Okay, we're getting some pretty damn good rolls here, which is very nice. Maybe dying early wasn't so bad. This is the kind of loot they're gonna give me in replacement, then hell yeah. Okay, with the booby trap, yeah, why don't we blow off an arm, then go for the booby trap. And get a first strike on the poor priest. It's my favorite part of the game. It's kind of hard to just, like, pick a singular thing. I do think the limb dismemberment mechanic is very cool. That is probably, like, one of my favorite mechanical parts of the game. Like, if you want me to choose something over just, like, saying, like, oh, I like the writing. I definitely like the dismemberment system a lot. I think it's pretty neat. Because I can't think of a game that really does it the same way. Like, there's crippling limbs and things like that in the Fallout franchise, but it's not the same as, like, fully just taking a guy's arm off. Another booby trap. Lovely. Some lavender. We did lose out on our Fear and Hunger book, but maybe we'll find another one here. We get to re-roll our books. Oh, and the Book of Enlightenment. That's such a sad thing to lose. And Dreams Flyer. A rare Skin Bible. That's pretty useless. Havre. Cult Grimoires. Salmer. Okay, we got nothing of any use here this time. We'll just have to play it safe. Or, well, safer than we did last time, apparently. And I don't think I found a key, did I? Oh, we did find heroin. Which... No, we need bolt and duct tape, which you could dip into the bunker real quick to see if we can get that. The right side of the bunker, not the one that will cause, needles to rip off to knock his head. Hey, Henrik. Paprika. I don't even know what I found in there. It's probably some food. Shillings. Shillings. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, lucky coin. That's nice. Get back here. I'm not done talking to you. Gotta get the spookiness out of your brain so you don't turn to a monster. We found heroin. Don't worry about it. It's nothing important. In fact, it's a good thing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, in the first game, it was constantly like, oh yeah, opium, hell yeah, we got opium now. We can get more sanity back. They upgraded to heroin in this game. Alright, let's dip our toes into the bunker and see if we can't find some parts, because if we can make the poisoning sword, that'd be pretty nifty. In we go. Egg stew. Pressure plate, cloth. Not what we need. Anything good in this? Pigskin gas mask. Okay, we'll put that on. We're definitely a little tankier. Like, we didn't find the chainmail dress, but we have more slots filled up now, which is good. Duct tape. That's one of the parts I needed. I just need a bolt, I think. There might be a little bit more to get at here. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Ornamental lantern. No dice. Yeah, and I think the next gate's gonna be locked. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to force that gate. Okay, so not quite what we needed. Almost enough. Oh, we could actually turn this into a weapon, though. I don't know what this is. Tunnel causes Samurai to skip being sayable, but that just means you just need to avoid her now. I learned this once the hard way. Really? Interesting. I thought as long as I still get to... it's fine. We'll just not talk to her for a while, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to try and end the game before I reach that point in the day, like, night cycle. Lantern flail. How's this thing? 69! Heh. Yeah, we'll try this out. There's so many weird little, like, yeah, if you trigger this, if you step on this plate at this time, then this thing happens in this game. But it's a little frustrating, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting to see all the ways that, all the different triggers and how the different ways it's meant to be different for every playthrough. And I do still want to run into the mayor's house and deal with that. We can just run around the priest. We don't actually have to kill him. We can come back for him later. How many bear traps do we have? I think we only found one, right? Yeah, we have one bear trap. If we find a second one, we can use a bear trap on the priest. Because I want to save one for the woodsman. I stepped on that, and now we have to fight these guys. Yeah. I wonder if this can light things on fire. Well, it can certainly one-shot some dudes. Here, let's go straight for the torso. Yeah! Alright, we already got ourselves a pretty sick weapon, which is nice. Oh yeah, we do have the gun. We have the, what do you call it? We have the bayonet. I forgot, we have the gun. We can just blow off his arms. Yeah, we have 4 bullets. We can just blow off each arm. Makeshift weapon that is a bit hard to wield, but hard to read properly as well, making an unpredictable weapon with a heavy mass. Can cause burn as well. Yes, indeed, it can cause a burn. Yes, so we have some sick equipment at the moment. I may have forgotten the gun. Listen, I never claimed to have the best memory or be the smartest cookie. The most determined and the most persistent are the things I can claim for myself. Alright, now he should be pretty much harmless. You're disarmed! Now what you gonna do? Gonna smile at me like a creep? Of course you are. Ow. Nice, he's on fire now too. Not a problem. And he had a soul stone. Lovely. We can't take his head yet because we haven't found a bone saw. But we'll eventually come back for his head. Now, I don't think the glitch over here has been patched out yet. Because I don't think there has been an update for the game in a bit. Item... Yeah, no, all the Bozo could do was tackle. Yep, pretty much. Mayor key. What's in here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry for asking. Yep, these roots are still there, which is nifty for me. Makeshift armor, that's pretty useless. But now we can get into all the rest of the rooms in this house. And... ooh, a saw blade. Maybe, just maybe, we can find, some of the equipment that we need to make the heroin sword. Oh my god, it's all the food! I wonder who would love to know about the food. Lavender? Yes, I can still take the heads. The villagers and the, anything that's pretty much hostile to me in this game, I have no qualm fighting right now. It's just the survivors, so to speak, the contestants that I want to try and keep alive. So we can still do a little head cult stuff, but we're not going to use too much of it. Okay, that's unlocked. Let's also get into here. Empty. Great. New poems of love and torment. At least we're getting all the bad, like, book spawns out of the way early. I don't think I can get over here. Yeah, no. That's where the roots were. So let's let Henrik know that we found the food. Hey, buddy. Jackpot. This is it. Oh, this is the stuff. It's the famous Bohemian truffle. The mayor must have gathered all this together when shit hit the fan. You could barricade yourself here for months with this much goodies around. I'll pick up the ingredients for a great dinner. For how many people? Maybe 14, just in case. Yeah. Hey, I also found something interesting. Maybe you'll find use for these. I got the sewer key. Think I can go to the city with these. In any case, I'll see you back at the train in a minute. Don't forget to join for dinner. Alright. We've unlocked an infinite source of food for the first day. Maybe the second day. Or by evening, because I think he'll hang out here for a while still. But now let's move down into the abyss. Okay, down. Collect a few more things. Hey, Levi. Hey, who's there? Bye. Bremen chest plate. Nice. Well, now we have like the best physical armor we could have asked for. Cult grimoires. I think that bookcase always gives a cult grimoires. It may have been better to have gone to this bookcase first, but live and learn. Let's get the priest head before we forget about it. Up. And up. And over yonder. Hey dude, you don't need this anymore, so I'll be taking it. Thank you for your donation. We can also check out this room now too, which I almost forgot to do. There's another bookcase here. Tales of Pocket Cat. We're not finding anything good in these bookcases. The mayor had only exclusively bad literature. Just the most useless literature ever. Okay, I think there should be a coin in this room. No, the one to the right, I think. Pressure plates. That didn't have anything to do. Just papers. Okay, me and you can duke it out first. I should get rid of your arm, because I don't know if I can take out your torso in one hit. Can I? Yeah, no, going for the arm was the better choice. Let's guard to deal with the trap. Nice. Easy peasy. Get some limbs. That would be good if we were gonna do the, recipes? That's not too bad. What I could really use is a fucking alchemelia, but no dice on that. Yeah, the coin is right here. We'll take that and use it on the chest over here. What do you got for me, pal? A Bremen gas mask. It's not bad. I can put that there and get my defense up a little bit more. Is there gonna be a lady and she's gonna scream at me here? Yeah. Ah! Okay, I beat her to the punchline. Acha! Get out of here. I have the similar feelings for you too, pal. None of that. Yeah, Abella is definitely one of the coolest characters, I think, just like design-wise. Hey, no one said you were allowed to use your other arm. Stop that. Get out of here. Yeah, I do think Abella got a little bit more attention than the other characters, not just from a design-wise, but also like from a lore and for like lore-wise and things like that. She also is like the only character that has an alternate outfit. We do love Olivia too. Alright, I think the only kind of scary thing over here now is Vile, which maybe I should have kept my coin for that. I'll see if I can get a hold of another one, because I don't have to fight Vile right away. There's a few villagers over here that I can deal with first. Oh shit, I thought I could one-shot him. Oh well, he burned to death, so it's fine. We'll rub a little green herb on our wounds. Also, I think we deserve a blue vial at this point. Yeah, there we go. Developer favoritism. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Kind of like I said earlier in the stream of that, like, it does feel like she was kind of meant to be the main character of the cast. I mean, you could also argue for other characters too, because like Levi and Marina are directly on the front of are like the cover art characters. So it's hard to like also overlook that. Oh, well, I didn't mean to saw off her head, but we took her head. It's a world of magic. There can be health pots. But I do see what you mean. It is a little unclear exactly how publicly known magic is in this world. Because like there's like the Vatican does just kind of openly practice magic to my knowledge, but is a certain amount of secretism to it to my knowledge. I don't fully remember what Marina said in her background, but it did seem like. It did seem as if, like, it's kind of known that there's magic out here. The fact that all the characters instinctually know how to, like, do blood sacrifices and shit, for the most part. Or not blood sacrifices, but to know how to use these circles. Or I guess they don't. You do have to kind of, like, learn. Like, Marina's the one that suggests... Like, if you talk to Marina on the train, she'll suggest how to use them. And you can figure out, and you only figure out the actual, like, sigils from the books. So maybe not. Yeah, the Yellow Mages are definitely the more the underground group, especially in this time period in the game, where they are less powerful. Take some toilet paper, but don't jump in the bunghole. We do not like the bunghole here. The dog's over here? I forget. Kind of circle around at this point. Oh, what's up, dude? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna set this up. You having fun over there? Termina is upon us! Oh shit, I think I misspelled the pawn in the fucking thingamabob. Whatever. And now I can just bash you in the face and you'll die. Bop. Goodbye. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ship is the best area in the game. It gives free meat grinders and even soul stones. Yeah, sure. Hey, Caleb. Who's a good goat? Did I just give him a carrot? I did. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Well, he'll enjoy it. Insta-kill. Bear traps are not to be trifled with in this game. Now, I think there's another bookcase up here, isn't there? I'm not ready to take a nap yet, but I do want to check this bookcase. Oh, Camellia! Hell yeah! Now we can craft some basic healing. Why don't we also make a meat pie? Our hunger's about to go off, so... Let's eat one of these. All right, it took one death, but we have a pretty strong start here. So I think once I get into the town, I will probably want to just drop a save somewhere. Or actually, because according to Ken, we can't actually bring Samurai to the train. Leaving her alone is our only chance of saving her right now. So maybe we do just sleep on the train real quickly once we check this all out. Anushka, that's useless. Does this thing have anything? No. Hey, old lady, you look kind of dead. I feel like if we were to use a rare sigil down here, that'd be like using magic. So as nice as it would be to recruit back Black Caleb, I think we are going to skip him. I'll leave that one to you guys though. If you want the goat, just say goat in chat or something like that. But for right now, I will go save at the actually, first off, I'm going to go and get my shield from the homeless guy, and then I will save at the train. But yeah, I'll leave it to you guys if you think it's fair or not to go for the goat, because it's Black Caleb. Like, come on, everyone loves Black Caleb, but it is a little magic adjacent to get involved with him. He will most likely die, goat. Yeah, it's not like I'm giving myself a huge advantage, but come on, we love the goat. We can I think we can get a goat. I think we can get a goat. Yeah, we'll come back for him. Actually, no, yeah, no, fuck it. We'll just go get him. Because I think we have a rare book, don't we? We have... Yeah, we have the rare book. Do we have chalk? We don't have chalk. That's a shame. Okay, so once we get chalk, we can come back. And get a hold of him. But for now, we are just a simple lone woman on a journey, attempting to save the world. Why are we doing no magic, lore-wise? This is more of a personal challenge as opposed to a lore challenge. Not even coded. So, lore-wise speaking, Abella doesn't have any background that would give her any knowledge of like what magic is. We went over it kind of early on with like the character background, but I'll go over it again here briefly. Abella is an old guardian, as to say that she's the best like real life comparison for that would be like Nordic in a bloodline. She, during the Great War, she was involved in more of home front stuff when it comes to like engineering and mechanics and things like that. She joined a resistance group that pretty much worked to keep both sides of the war as like under control as possible to keep them from damaging the common folk. And we came to Prehevil to meet up with like contacts and figure out what's going on over here, because Bremen's up to some evil shit going on and we don't know exactly what. That's kind of Abella's background. There's nothing to really say that she knows anything about magic. And the last stream that we did, we played Marina, who was an occultist. So we did a lot of magic with that. So with Abella, we're focusing more on items and mechanics as opposed to spells and casting. In that case, I think getting the goat should be fine. It's magic adjacent, but not the no magic restriction is more of a personal challenge thing. Yeah, no, so it should be fine. It's more just something to keep keep multiple playthroughs a little bit fresh, because if I could just do whatever I wanted, I could burn through this game real easy now at this point. I think I could say. But yeah, the restrictions for this are pretty much like no party members, because we want to save everyone, and the end game could result in party member death, arguably. And Black Caleb is the only character we could have added to our party, so I think it's fine to add them. It just requires writing a summoning circle, basically, to recruit the goat. But yeah, it's definitely the least, like, it's the least magic you can do in this game. Oh, okay, Henrik did move back over here. I didn't need to eat my thing. Also, beating ending A with living party members won't count them as alive. Yeah, because, we'll get to that. I won't 100% spoil ending A for those who are new to it. Oh, wait, no magic? Yep, no magic. No party members, no magic, no nothing. So we're going to be leaning heavily into things like in order to get our extra movement, we're going to have to dedicate some slots to, what do you call it? Nah, no worries, no worries. We're probably going to have to, like, dedicate, or actually, we could recruit Marina and put a sigil on our face. I don't know. No, I don't want to, like, think of workarounds. But let's do our first save here. Hey, Berkeley. Everyone's alive! Yay. Yes, I'm not going to kill all my contestants. I'm going to be the altruist here. Alright. So the two skills we currently have are Weaponcraft and Short Circuit. We can get a hold of Wrench Toss, which is not a bad thing to have, because that'll let us guarantee a stun, but it will give us an empty turn, kind of like an empty turn, which is a little awkward. Okay, we can get Trapcraft, which I think is going to be a little bit more useful than Wrench Toss for now, so we'll grab that. And we'll put our second save here, and let's continue. Yeah, once we get the Leechmonger and Meat Grinder, I think we'll be in a pretty solid state. I don't need any food yet. God, I think really the only thing I feel like I'm missing from that first run that I immediately got killed by the priest in is that Book of Enlightenment, because that would have been so clutch. That would have been such a useful thing to have. I might as well kill the gun wielder over here now that I actually have weapons. Can't see him. Where is he? Okay, he's somewhere here. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bap. Oh, you survived. Oh, critical! Jesus! Relax. There's no need for that. No, I wasn't able to actually craft the heroine sword. So I don't need to save Samurai. I just have to make sure, I just have to not go into that part of the church. Because Samurai won't actually Moonscorch until, like, I think, like, the second day. Essentially, we should be fine leaving her there. Let's also have a beer while we're at it. Beer. I think the other thing was that, like, because I had gone into the bunker on this side of the map, I think I had accidentally caused it so that Samurai was going to Moonscorch once I found her anyway. Well, you talk to her though, like she'll like now if I go talk to her, she'll Moonscorch, but she's in her human form right now, correct? I think. If I'm wrong, this is going to be this is going to be a bit of a fucky wucky, but we'll see. Yeah, as long as we don't aggravate her, she should be fine. Oh yeah, the head shack is over here. Hey dude. Nice decorations. Here's the woodsman's head. Nice decorations. Here's the priest's head. Thank you for the 4 shields. I'll replace my plank with that. Yeah, if you can confirm that in the wiki, that'd be very helpful. Thank you. Now let's make our way into the sewer. Does this sewer key actually get me in through this angle too? I don't know. Let's see. Doesn't take long to check. Open sesame? No, this doesn't count as a sewer gate. Okay, we have to go in through the drainage. Or the river. So much for that. But yeah, I've had a pretty good week so far. I hope everyone else is also having a pretty good week so far. It is only Tuesday, but... And I was gone for most of last week just because of work stuff. Weekends are getting more and more packed as the days go by. So those streams get a little more infrequent, or will be later than usual moving forward. Like I'm forgetting its name. I did quite literally look up like what other RPG horror games are there on the market, and there was a Stray Cat Crossing. That's the one that's planned for Saturday. It's like an Alice in Wonderland inspired one. That'll be at 9 as opposed to my usual 7. But I hope y'all can still make it. It's another one that I don't know too much about, other than that it was pretty well received when it came out some years ago. So I'm curious and excited to see how that one goes. Leave me alone, neighbor. Very stinky down here. But should be some good loot if I go about this the right way. Ugh. I think I may have skipped over to loot. Doesn't say when, but I think she'll remain human during day 2, so you have time. Yeah, ideally I'm gonna try and get this closed out by either night of the first day or like the morning of the second day. Because I think if I wait any longer than that, someone's bound to Moonscorch. It'll probably be like Caligura or something. Or someone will get killed. Okay, let's move up. Let's check this chest real quick. Move out of here before Kaiser tells his goon to shoot me. Another bayonet, cool. I already have one. Who are we looking for? Right now, we're less of looking for individuals and more of... Oh, we found Chalk. We can get Caleb now. So that's good. And Needles is on the prowl, which is not great. First things first, I want to get into the Deepwoods and check out fighting Stitches. Yee! Don't shoot me, please. Woo! Let's also get some books out of here. Okay, there's no Bobby in this one. Hey, Book of Enlightenment. That's a nice find. The modern history, recipes of the 21st century. Okay, those are some pretty good finds. Pretty good finds. All right, I think, yeah, what I want to do is I want to get into the Deepwoods. I want to go and deal with, what is it called? Sorry, I'm trying to like think and maneuver as best I can. Okay, yeah, I'll skip through Pocket Cat and I'll explain my thinking here. Yeah, go into the Deepwoods, go get Black Caleb, go fight Stitches, turn on that generator. Essentially, if in the previous streams, if you've seen me turn on generators in certain areas that are like these big like electrical machines and say like, we don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Those are the requirements for ending A. I got to turn on all 3 of those and then go into the museum and go into the White Bunker. So that is what the requirements for getting ending A. One of those is in, I don't have any heads. I haven't done any murder in your name. Get out of here, Pocket Cat. Yes, the bench grinder is also there, which will immediately power us up pretty significantly. Soulstone, nifty. Move before Mr. Needle shows up. Oh, we do also want to kill Needles, because I think Needles will start knocking off people if I don't deal with him. So I think that's another thing we want to get done in this particular save, this midday location. Hey, he's certainly not leaving me alone. What goodies can I find? I think just the rat hag, because this door is locked. Yeah. Hey, rat hag. Oh, I'm scared of the rat hag. I actually didn't check what my phobia was. It's fine, I criticaled her body. I have zoophobia, which I guess the lady counts as a rat. Niels is being creepy again. Yeah, when is he not being creepy? Man is always a creep. Oh, the dogs. Do I have a Luger? I don't think I do. I guess I can try and avoid them for right now. Over here, schmuck. Okay, I ran over the tile, but I got lucky. They didn't activate. That spot can summon the mob if I'm not careful, and I kind of recklessly ran over it, but it's fine. No harm, no foul. Let's also open this. Rotten meat, cloth fragment. The Orphanage is also another place to probably check out because they have all the books. And now that we have the Luger by going into Prehevil BAP, that'll be easy to deal with. Down we go. Here's the resistance bunker. Oh, you know what? We can actually read those notes now that we're playing as Abella. Coded letter under the pistol. So let's read that. The letter is encrypted by someone from the nameless Liberty Underground. It's uses the same code language taught to you at the NLU headquarters. You take a closer look. Eastern Union officials from both Voronian, the Voronian Republic as well as the Eastern Sanctuaries don't understand what they are giving up. I tried to emphasize the importance of the project logic during my time with the research, yet they cannot see its true potential. Eastern Union is willing to let go of Prehevil for a very cheap price. The leaked documents say the officials are stupid enough to think that they can even get a good deal out of it. They don't understand what they're handing over to the Kaiser on a silver platter. The Kaiser knows. I first met him briefly during my scholarship at the compound all those years ago. It sounds like Kaiser knows perfectly well what the project has been building towards. In fact, from the pieces I was able to gather, it sounds like he was the one of the main forces kickstarting the project long before the Great War started, and pitted the Bremen and Eastern Union empires against each other. R. Okay. Yeah. So those the four locations on the map, is my cursor on the... No, it's not. Those 4 X's are where I have to get to in order to activate the 3 logic connections and then go into the museum. What's in this bookcase? Truth Under the Moonlight. Complete garbage. Some more ammo, and we can get a hold of our trench gun here. Hell yeah. All right. Okay, I think we go and give a, we stop by Kefir, maybe. And see what he's got to offer. Should loot these boxes over here, too. Air trap. Shotgun. Goulash. I wonder if I can bear trap either needles or stitches. I'm not too worried about stitches because she's not too powerful. Because I don't think she is. I've never really given her a chance to fight me all that hard. And losing needles isn't a game over, and since I'm not carrying anyone in my party, I'm not too worried about losing to him. Stitches will kill me if I lose to her, though. Or, well, arguably do something worse to me than kill me. But it's just kind of how the game goes. That is also another thing that I do very much enjoy about this game, is that I won't quite spoil. If you haven't seen what Stitches does, I won't quite spoil it off the bat here. You can always run away with just gun Stitches down. That's true. But I will say, oh, arm guards. That's really good. Yeah, let's put the arm guards there. Well, now we can't lose our arms. Okay, let's get around these schmucks. Nice and easy. This game's not very afraid to wear its, like, inspirations on its chest, which I kind of like about it. Some will say, like, oh, it's unoriginal, it's uninspired. I'll be like, no, they clearly, they're making an homage to something that they found very, very cool in their own right. And when we get to Stitches, I'll talk more to that, but it is one of the things that I like about this game. Also, don't mind the people here who are, you know, all tied up and screaming and flayed. Leechmonger. Now we can get health back when we slap people. Don't worry about it. If I remember correctly, they put themselves up there, so, like, how much sympathy can you have? Sup, Kefir? I can't buy a hardened heart from you quite yet. Small thing amulet will raise my, movement speed by 5? Is it enough to give me 2 turns? It might be. Let me check my stats. I have 10 agility. I think I need 16 to get a second turn. So I don't think it's quite worth it. Plus, there's a chance I can find one later. The hardened heart's going to be a better thing to have anyway. Hardened heart will make me damn near unkillable in some things. Yeah, so I don't think I have natural, I don't think I have a way of actually getting to 16 agility without praying to a god and using magic that way. So it might be better to just wait on that and then take pep pills at the beginning of combat. And get my second turn that way. Yeah, I still don't have that goddamn bolt. Let's eat something, because the hunger is getting to us. And let's check out the orphanage over here real quick. See if we can't find some other good books. Using the drugs also increases speed, funny enough. Will a brown vial give me double turns? I think it will, because you use pep pills to make it. And brown vials are probably going to be the way I get through most of my tougher combats. Newspaper article. Bullshit. Okay, yeah, so I'll just make as many brown vials as I can and just spend the first turn of combat dedicated to cramming that down my throat. Alright, now it's everyone's favorite time of the program. Insert generic American school simulator joke here. To get closer to the cherubs. As I tiptoe around all these broken plates. Oh god, I got two of them. Nice. 2-for-1 deal. It is limited by turns. It can only be used in battle, though. Yeah. Yeah, it can only be used in battle, but I think it's still going to be worthwhile for the defensive buffs it gives me as well, and the attack damage, the damage buff it'll give me. So I think it's still the better choice than just taking pep pills first. As long as I get that second turn, like, it's no worse than using, like, fast stance in the first game. In fact, it's better than using fast stance in the first game. So I think things will be fine for the most part. If I can replace my, especially if I can get a hold of a salmon snake rune. If I can replace my arm guard with a salmon snake rune, that'd also be pretty massive. Not that having a legs will be super important after the particular fight I'm thinking of. But it's nice to have legs. That's what I always say. Hoppa! Get out of here, Chid. I'm not scared. I'll punch a kid. All's fair game as long as we get those sweet, sweet double hits. Yep. Anyone else up here? Ooh, lucky coin. We love those. Anyone else feeling uppity and like they want to fight? Yeah, you do. You do. You do. Okay. I think that should be all the cherubs on this floor. How am I doing on the part management for, Oh, literally the only thing I need is the bench grinder. Sick. It might actually be more pertinent to, try and dodge around stitches. We will see, we will see. Oh, one more. Nothing here, it seems. Ooh, books. Kaiser Critique. Karen's favorite piece of... Whoops, didn't mean the party talk. Nothing in here except for dead kids. Hopefully the school children left something interesting here. Nothing too good. Nothing worthwhile. Great. Tales of Pocket Cat Chapter 2. What about here? And James Flyer. Fuck you, Perkley. Oop, another child, but that's okay. I have my fists! Oh, it survived. Ugh. Let me try that again. Huh. Oh, come on! There goes all my sanity. Fear me. Yeah, okay. And I think, yeah, okay, let's go either upstairs or downstairs. Did I check these? I don't think I did. Okay, maybe I did. I had small talk with the voices in my head and they were winning. Ah, fuck. Die. Yay, thank you. Few more books to check out. Oh, bang. Hold on, I'm trying to line up my shot. Fuck. Oh, come on. Ow. Ow. Let me leave. Thank you. 1, 2. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. And no, we are not fighting the father over here. I can think of better things to spend my bullets on than shooting the priest to death. Yeah, we'll leave him alone. And check out the last room and see what last few books we can scrounge together. What was that last book that I found? Account the ghost kids will actually let you into the magic door without needing a talisman. What? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, but I never used talismans for anything anyway. That is a nice little detail, though. It is interesting. Nothing worthwhile. Yeah, and we do have to go down there anyway, but we can get around the Rotten Mills pretty easily, I think. Might as well pick up that effigy while we're here. Alright, let's equip something that will... Oh yeah, no, we have the lantern flail on. Let's get through this as briefly as we can. Do. Get my stamina back up. Fuck! Okay. We can probably kill it, and with our arm guards we should be fine, I think. Ow. Okay, we lit it on fire. Okay, cool. With a critical, we're super good. Not too shabby. I think there is a small chance they can cut off my legs, which is not great. So I will continue to try and avoid them if I can, but if I do end up in combat with them, I will probably just try and finish it that way. Death to the moon beasts. Indeed. They're everywhere. Yep, excuse me, pardon me. Keep you on that side. Careful with the insta-kill attack. Oh, I forgot. Do they have an insta-kill attack? I don't think I've ever been in a fight with a Rodinel long enough for it to go off, but I will keep it in mind. They're not things I'll fight lightly, at the very least. I can promise you that. Alright, I don't know if there's anything good in the basement off the top of my head. There is a ring of wraiths that I can get here, but my inventory is already kind of well equipped, and I have the leechmonger for right now. I might as well poke my nose down there just to do a little bit of looting. I'll have to spend a few shots from my Luger, most likely taking out the cherubs. And there's a priest down there. But I think the loot is worth it. Damn it. Yeah, we're finding blue vials and shit. This is good. Okay. Those two are done. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, you on the other end. Thank God I have the powerful all-seeing eye of God to see on the other side of that door. Imagine this game first-person perspective. Horrifying. I do think someone some time ago did a Feared Hunger trailer for it was like an N64 game that I saw that was pretty neat. You need to kill Hugo to access the Headmaster key to be able to get the Ring of Wraiths. Yeah, and that's like just not super worth it for that item. Over the Leechmonger, when I'm gonna have the whatchamacallit later. Fuck. Well, there's only one of you, but I'm holding my gun right now. Probably one tap you, I think. Yeah. Okay. I probably still want to run. Yeah, it's just a safer way of doing this. Could be a fun project for someone with either Unity or Unreal. Of course, with Miro's blessing, you never want to mess with someone else's IP without their permission. No arms for you. Oh, you had a soul stone. That's lovely. I think with that, that deserves another beer. Bella hungry? Nah, she's fine. Just a little peckish, if anything. Tails? Tails! Light blue vials. Sick. We are so stocked up and kitted out. This is great. Alright, now I feel good leaving the orphanage. Let's go pick up everyone's favorite goat. I just killed a man. That calls for a beer if I ever said anything. Oh shit, I forgot. Let me go. What else can we craft? We don't have... We sadly didn't find any of the other alchemelias, so we can't, like, make black vials, which is a shame. Hopefully we'll find them somewhere else. Black vials are going to be very powerful. They're definitely something I don't want to not get. Oh, hello, Mr. Mallet Man. Hacha! Ow. Ow. Stop that. Yeah, these guys are spooky. They do a lot of damage. Now he can't stun me, I think. In retrospect, it was probably better to just take off the stinger and then get the head, but here we are. Thankfully that leechmonger does some good work. Oh, he did make me bleed though. Let's fix that. Can I get in here? No, I don't want to use my key on that. Decked out and murder weapons will be fine. Get it decked. I get it. Yeah, 5 shillings. 50. I'll take this portrait of a man. How many shillings do I have, actually? Can I buy the hardened heart? 87, not quite enough. Pretty close. Nothing good over here. Wonder how a picture of a man summons a merchant god. Yeah, it is one of those things that isn't like fully explained. I bet you it has something to do with that guy's background, but I don't know if it's in the game at all. Maybe it makes him think of himself at a younger age. Before he was chained into his godhood. Burner. Ding. Burner. Ding. Excuse me, sir. Just gonna walk around you. And why don't we check out the chest down here? No, stop sniffing the air. Climb down it. Thank you. Alright, what's in this chest? Something good, hopefully? Nothing. I'm not getting a lot of good luck with these chests. I feel like I've missed a lot of them, sadly. But we do our best. I thought the picture was him before he became a new god, but that made a little sense if you think about it. Yeah, because like there are multiple, and it'd be a little weird for all these guys to have the same picture of the same guy. But hey, it could be possible. Like maybe that new god came from Prehevil, and he was like someone known in town. So it is possible. But I do agree with you on that. It's a little unlikely. Oh, shit. Wrong target. Yeah, he won't do anything, though. He's too busy being upset. And you, I should also be able to take care of it as well. I hope it's one of those things that does get revealed with, nice, he was aiming wildly. That gets revealed in, like, a future update. That is the other reason I like to play this game a lot and keep it fresh in my brain, is just that, like, there's more coming. We know there's more coming. Like, the big update that's planned for hopefully sometime soon, is not going to be the end of it. But, you know, game dev stuff is hard. It does take a long time, especially if you're the only one working at the project, so... I wait patiently. Anything in this one? Also, picture photos weren't exactly a thing when he became a new god, from what we know. He's been a god even during the first game. Well, no, that one, I don't think that one that we deal with was a god in the first game. I think he because let me think. There's the the tortured one is Chambara. He's from the first game. Then there's the one that we give heads for summoning for soul stones. She's a new god. There's the Heartless. She's also a new god. And then there's the guy in the BDSM gear who you can trade the pearls to by using the photos. He's also a new god. So we have 3 new gods who are kind of unaccounted for. Chambara being the only one of the original cast that can still be summoned. Yeah, there's no Vatael, there's no Francois, no Nilvin. If you ask the Tainted One in the Halls of Gods, the new gods tells you things, they'll tell you that he's sitting there among them. Oh, really? Okay. But they can also, but those new gods can also tell you about things that haven't happened. Like, they'll tell you about the Woodsman, who doesn't exist yet. So that could be one of those fucky-wucky, just time things. But maybe. I am not quite sure myself. Alright, is Doppel Olivia running around in here? Yeah, there she is. Hey, girl. Bang. Oh, she survived, and I'm about to just take a bunch of poison. Okay, not too much. Because anti-venom is so plentiful in this town. It's not a problem at all. I'll take your head, that's a free contestant head. I can use it to buy a Book of Enlightenment from the other doppelgangers. Because there's still Levi running around, there's Tanaka running around, and Marina, who will appear later. I don't think she has the time to appear, sadly. But she is but she is a potential to get a hold of at some point. I don't know if I can kill this guy. I think it might be better just to run. Let me go. Thank you. Oh god, leave me alone. Whew. Scary. And I'm about to go hungry, so let's eat some food. Hate those guys. Ah. Just bash your knee in. That may have not actually been the right move. Run. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Can't go this way. Fuck. Leave me alone. Oh god. Killing those things is gonna be super hard without the extra turn. Do I have pep pills? I don't know if I have pep pills. Let's get Caleb. Add him to the party. I say we get Caleb when we drop a save, and because we've been running for almost 2 hours, I think we will probably call it there. All right. Let's get the boy. Finish the circle. Hey dude, you're so tall. Another one heeds my call. I believe in a thing called love. Glad we can leave here on the same page. And we got a goat. Hell yeah. Thankfully, we have the power of yellow books to keep time from moving too far forward. Indeed, indeed. The goat's scared of naked people. Lovely. Yeah, let's chug a beer. And let's pop a book. The power of literature, record my progress. Ding. All right. Okay, so we've made some good progress in setting up, kind of moving forward here. Go turquoise white. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will be ending here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We have a Discord server that is linked in the About section below. That's linked below the video, and also in the About section of both my Twitches and YouTube. If you're a VOD viewer, thank you for watching the VODs. Always appreciate the VODs, the VOD viewers. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I believe the next one will be Signalis on Thursday. So if you want to continue watching me on that particular Silent Hill horror-filled journey, I'll be there on Thursday at 7. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.